Today's an exciting day. It has been at least 2 weeks since I meal planned. I love doing it. I feel like after doing it for a week, I'm burnt out and I'm like, all right, I'm done. Back to convenience meals for a week. And then the next week I'm like scrounging around trying to get everything together. So this week I'm gonna have my life together and I'm going to meal plan. I'll also share a grocery haul with you. I'm about to run to Costco right now. I've been putting it off probably for an extra week, but it has given me the opportunity to like eat through the stuff in my freezer. So happy about that because I feel like it's been in there for a while and I need to rotate through it. So I printed out a lot of new recipes I want to share because I do want to film another what's for dinner video. Those are like my favorite. And who doesn't need good dinner inspiration? Also, I recently found, not I personally, but you know when you see something once and then you see it 3 consecutive times and you're like, is there something to this? So it's like this recipe book that I guess, it's been a while since it initially came out, but people have been talking about it more. Let me get my things and I'll tell you more about it. All right, I've got all my crap. So anyway, this recipe book, and it's like cook once, eat all week or something. That's the premise behind it. And initially I thought, wow, that's amazing. I want to do that. But really, as I looked more into it, and maybe I'm wrong, it's quite possible. I'm wrong about a lot of stuff. But it was like meal prep once, and it really does probably take like an hour, maybe a little bit more. But then it only gives you 3 recipes for the week. I don't know about you, but I eat more than 3 times in the course of 7 days, so I'm just saying, not for me. Almost made me buy the book, all these influencers talking about it. And then I was like, really? So, oh my gosh, I still have so many recipes I wanna try from last month. Okay, well, I have a dilemma. And this is what happens every time I meal plan, is I come across so many recipes that I want, but there's only so many days in a week, you know? And then you get burnt out and you're like, okay, I just want tacos, you know? All right, well, here's what I'm gonna do. I make my grocery list just on a scrap piece of paper. I have this meal plan. I've shown it to you before. I just printed a sheet out and I keep it in this plastic thing so I can rinse it off and just rewrite it again. It's been working out great, really like that. And then I have some meals that I printed out. I used to never print out anything, especially in color, but I recently bought some ink, so I'm feeling a little fancy. All right, well, I am going to sift through these recipes and figure out the ones that make me drool the most.
What recipe makes you drool the most? I'm always down for a good taco, but the thing with tacos is that there are so many toppings to like get out and get bowls for and all this. Beans, cheese, rice. That's how we do it. Jalapenos, sour cream, lettuce. I'm a simple gal. Tomatoes even, if you want that. If you want pico, that's a whole other thing. Getting out the onions, chopping some stuff up. Listen, tacos are supposed to be easy. I feel like tacos used to be easy, where it's just tacos, taco meat, tortilla, cheese, and lettuce. Boom. Taco Bell hot sauce, you need that stuff for it. But now it's become this whole other monster, and then you got to get the GFG out, the George Foreman grill, and press them. That's how my family loves to eat them. And I'm just like, I can't, this is more extensive than making a 4-course meal at this point. So convenient, questionable. Anyway, I do love tacos, but my go-to is just like a taco, you know? Plain and simple. Do you know that tacos at Taco Bell are no longer $1? I had no idea. I haven't eaten at Taco Bell in years. I feel like they used to be like 60 cents. What happened to the good old days? What happened to affordability? Whatever happened to predictability? I don't know the song. The Milkman, the Paperboy, evening TV. Can't even get some good evening TV. My oldest has been asking to watch Ginny and George. Don't even know if that's the real name, and we said N to the O. Okay? We're the parents and we get to decide. When you're 18, you can watch it. That's what we said. All right, anyway, meal planning. Excited about this week. I picked some really good meals out of my repertoire, and I still have so many meals left over. So hopefully, I think I'll try like every other week to meal plan. That's my hope. So we'll see if I reach that goal. But for now, it's working out, mostly because we're only a couple days in. But I have enough recipes to meal plan, like new and exciting recipes for the following week after we take a break. Does that make sense? I think it does in my head. And that's how we're working with it. Okay, so I have finished my meal plan. And I feel like last time I did this, I was very strict on like, okay, meat and side. This time, a lot of the dishes are like one and done kind of things, but I still figured out some side dishes to put. I have my grocery list, and then of course, Brownie Friday. These I haven't made in years, and I just remember them being amazing. So basically, let me run down my meal plan for you. My table is being so creaky. Barbecue baked chicken thighs. I've been waiting to try some of these recipes for a long time with Parmesan, lemon, zucchini, and roasted dill potatoes. All three of those have been in my recipe book for a long time. I've yet to try them. Ground beef, rice skillet, chicken enchilada Suzias. I don't know, I've never heard of it, but it looks really good. Fiesta lime chicken with garlic smashed potatoes. Philly cheesesteak sliders, and then brownies. Shrimp pad thai, quick and easy. And then I also have noodles in my pantry. Like some of these recipes, of course I have some of the ingredients in my pantry as well. So I've had those noodles for a long time. I need to work through them. That was the catalyst for this one. And then sticky chicken meatballs and ranch potatoes and carrots. So a lot of really delicious things I'm excited about. Finally made it home from Costco. I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm running off 30 minutes of broken sleep. So let me just show you everything that I got. And can I just tell you, the kids and Alex brought it all in, and I said, is this everything? Because in my head, I'm like, that's it. I know my cart wasn't full. I was just distracted, you know, and I definitely didn't get everything. I still need to go to Publix to get the rest of the stuff on my grocery list, but I'll show you what I got from Costco, then I'll show you what I got from Publix. I'm thinking, am I gonna go to Super Target or not? I don't. TBD. I'm just having a hard time over here. I'm doing my best, I really am. So here's the haul as a whole. Do you see what I mean? Like, how much did I spend at Costco? And this is my loot. All right, let's just bang it out. Probably the most exciting thing and the first thing in my last Costco haul were the Reese's Hearts. Thank you so much. These saved my life. I think we're having Brownie Friday tonight, and I will probably maybe throw those in the brownies, chop them up. Why not? I don't know, probably not. Who the heck knows? I also got some meat, ground beef. Almost fell over there. I tend to, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. We're running out. We're running low on our beef supply, so I figured I'd buy one. I should have just bought two, so next time I don't know what I'm thinking. This is not a stock up haul. I saw some toilet paper on sale. I couldn't grab the waters. I'm just like baby wearing and nursing a baby and trying to film, and I'm like, I am a mess and a half. I gotta get out of here. So I got some beef, okay? Just one, that's good enough. I also needed bell peppers. I don't know. I got this ranch dip. I actually hope it's still good. I got it just for a gathering we had last weekend. And it was really good, tasty. So maybe I'll cut some up for this weekend. And so we can gnaw on it while we just live our life. Blueberries, hoping these are nice and crunchy. I don't know. You know what I ate on the way home? Well, I'll show you when we get there, but normally I eat some fruit. Oh, this one's crunchy, but the one I just felt was not. So I feel like I need to do better eating fruits. I'm really good at eating vegetables, but not with fruit lately. I also found this corn, which is looking good, looking real good. And the kernels of corn, or the cobs, are long. I feel like the other ones, they weren't as big. So I grabbed these ones. I also feel like, what am I even saying? I feel like I'm talking so slow and not making any sense. So Rogue River Farms had some sweet corn, and this will be great with the barbecue chicken that we plan on making. And then eggs, don't you know? They had eggs back in stock at Costco. They also had the other eggs, the brown eggs, the free range, and they had the 15, it's not 15, 5 pound, not pound, 5, something 5. I don't, if you watch my shop with me, you saw it there. All right, moving along. I got some kiwi because I thought, I need to start eating. Well, first I packed this in the kids' lunches, but then I figured, oh, I need to start eating more fruits. And I like kiwi, or I did like kiwi. I don't know, when I was pregnant, I ate fruit like it was going out of style and hardly any vegetables. And now that I'm not pregnant, obviously, anymore, I'm eating vegetables way more than fruit. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. Mango, kiwi, and strawberry combo used to be my jam, but now I have to like force it down. I don't know. You know what it is? Maybe like I'll cut it for my kids and I'll cut it for other people, but not for me. I'm just like, I'd rather not. And so I don't. And I need to get over that. I need to just prep it. Maybe that will help. But these mango are pretty hard, which is fine. It'll give us a minute to like go through the other fruits. But my kids love mango. They also like it in their lunch. And I love mango. It's nice and sweet and delicious. So I also grabbed a pineapple. I almost didn't because sometimes I grab them and they go bad or they bring fruit flies. And I'm like, really? Serious? Come on. Really? Fruit flies? Freaking get the heck out of here. So I grabbed a pineapple. It was like, I don't know, $2, $3. So might as well. Hey, someone already cracked into these. And they are the little mozzarella balls. I'm not even showing you. Oh my gosh. Oh, I should have got the baby hand. That would have been so much fun. But I don't know where it is. Okay, the Baby Bella mozzarella balls. Yeah, everyone loves snacking on those. Mainly Wentworth and Alex. I also got some oranges. Everyone loves these. Mainly Meredith and Avelina. And you know what? I used to eat these a lot, so maybe I'll get back into the habit. I'm trying not to just eat junk all the time, like convenience, you know, even though I did buy a lot of junky convenience foods. I have like cake balls in my fridge right now that I just made. And I'm like, every time I open the fridge, I like eat one as I'm deciding what else to eat. So another cake ball is what I decide. So I'm trying to make healthier choices as I encourage my kids to do every day. I wish I had someone over my shoulder like encouraging me to do the same thing. You know, it's just how, you know, as you grow older and you realize you become an adult and you think, oh, well, I can have cake literally whenever the heck I want. No one's gonna tell me no. And then you have cake for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then you get a headache and you're like, what did I eat all day? Oh, cake. Maybe that's why I feel like garbage. Oh, just me? Okay, I got some grapes. These are looking really good. What more can I say about grapes? It's been a while since we've had red grapes, so I'm excited to dive into those. Strawberries, I got some loot. You may have seen that on the Instagrams if you follow me there. Look, glitter. This is body glitter. This is really taking me back to my middle school, high school days. Can't wait to lather that on and become a teen again. Actually, my kids are gonna love this. And maybe some for the next giveaway that I do. Strawberries did cost an arm and a leg. Not as much as lately, but also they don't even look that good. So I'm probably gonna grab some more next time I go out. Baby spinach, last time I made this, it was absolutely delicious. So, oh my gosh, and it got cracked open. Oh, well, 30% less plastic. Then what? 30%. Oh, that's really funny. Why would they even put that on there? Maybe then they're old packaging or something? What are they talking about? That's a lot of spinach packed in there, but once you cook it down, it's not that much. Also throw it in salads, which I completely forgot to buy hearts of romaine because of distractions. I was so hungry while I was shopping. It was taking me twice as long as I thought it would. So I ended up getting this and I ate one on the way home. And they are delicious. I've never had them before. Asian wrapped with rotisserie chicken and dressing. So I didn't eat it with the dressing. Obviously, I was driving. And what's inside are like, there's a little crunch from like, not croutons, but like those things that you get from Chinese restaurant, the like, you know. And there's like broccoli slaw in there. And maybe, I don't really know what else. There's something else that's crunchy, maybe peanuts or something, and definitely chicken. Anything in a wrap, I'll eat. And then I grabbed these. I'm hoping to like get my life together, the theme of my life, and maybe make some more breakfast bowls or something. I really enjoyed having those, and these are really good. These sausage links, they're breakfast links, and yeah, they're real good. So I like to have it. I have not tried this yet, but someone did open it, so someone ate it. I don't know who it was. Brownie fudge thins, 30% less sugar. There's like 3 grams of sugar in here, so better than nothing. And I guess we might as well just show you. Oh, 30% less sugar because it's the size of a Tic Tac in here. Is this a joke? Oh my gosh, it's that big. That's it. Just this big. Of course it's 30% less sugar than what? A Snickers bar? Of course it is. That's garbage and a half. You know, that's why we need samples of everything at Costco. I told you I'd try that out for you, so I'll let you know how it is. And then obviously the True Fruit back there, that is tried and true fruit. They are strawberries. And you know what? I didn't see the freeze-dried chocolate-covered strawberries. Those are always a hit. I didn't see those, but these are the frozen ones that are covered in chocolate. My kids like them just as well. It's the real strawberries. And yeah, they like them because it's like, you know, an ice cream thing. And they sell them all the time in a different brand. They're pricey, but at Costco you get a pretty good size bag. I feel like it used to be bigger. All right, we need roast beef for the sliders, the roast beef sliders. So I grabbed some of that. I should have probably grabbed 2, but I feel like 1 will be enough. 1 will suffice. Thai coconut sticky rice with mango. I make this as a dessert and it is so dang good. It's jasmine rice with like coconut milk, a little bit of sugar and mango. That's all you need to make it, but I always want to make it but never do. So I'm wondering if the mango is gonna taste funky. We're gonna find out. So I'm pretty sure homemade is always better, so mine will probably be better, but if that fits the bill, I don't know, it might make Alex happy. That's one of his favorite desserts. And then I have not been eating well, as I've been telling you, or enough, I feel like. I don't know, maybe I'm eating enough of the wrong stuff, like cake balls, but I figured having a convenience snack pack like this in the fridge might be of value to me. Cheese, fruit, and nut packs. It's just cheese and then fruit and nuts. It's simple. Could I put them together myself? Yes. But do I for myself? No. If my kids ask for them, I'd be like, heck yeah, let me whip that up. But for me, I just don't do it. I don't know, you know? And then I grabbed some Cheez-Its. I feel like whenever we go to the store, Avelina is always asking for Cheez-Its, and I buy them, and it's just a better value at Costco, so that's why I grabbed them there. I got Mexican style blend cheese. It's a ton of cheese, but also doesn't last very long because my family loves to make quesadillas and all that good stuff. Over here, I also got some goldfish. I grabbed the smallest box of goldfish from Target with my kids the other day. I said, what do you want for lunches? I'm like so burnt out making their lunches every morning, never knowing what to pack in them. And I've reached the point in my life where I'm like, convenience, just the baby doesn't sleep, which means I don't sleep, which means how do I even live? How do I live without sleep? I don't live. So that's the state of my life right now. And yeah, there at one point in my life, you may be surprised to know this, I made homemade goldfish. Yep. Yeah, just let that soak in. Let that mull over, okay? It's been a long 12 years. My motherhood self 12 years ago is cringing at the mom I am now, but also slow clap, okay? It took me years to get here and I'm okay with it. These were on sale. I wouldn't have bought them, but they were on sale. And I was like, yeah, you know, this is another convenience item. It's just little baby Ritz crackers. They're like this big. And also the wheat thins with cheese. That's all it is. That's all it is, but it was like $8 compared to 11 or something, and there's 12 in there, so I thought, throw it the dang thing in the cart. All right, something new that I found that I picked up because I wanted to try out for you guys is this baked cauliflower and cheese. I love cauliflower. Cheese is okay. Anything baked, I'm in, you know? Oh my gosh, there's 4 real cheeses. No pasta, no guilt. What about all that cheese? I feel guilty when I eat cheese. I don't know. Especially some people in my family, they like, if they eat cheese, they're like done for, you know? So that'll be for me. I also grabbed some butter. You know what they had by the butter? These like cookies. If you saw it in my shop with me, it's like Godiva
cookie, brownie filled cookie. I don't even know. It was so delicious. I say it looked delicious. I didn't buy it, but I did get some butter because we're running low. And then convenience meal for dinner because I knew it was like running late and you know, I didn't know how long I would be, and I knew I also still need to go to another store. You know, so I figured I'd just do this. I might cook some more noodles and just mix that in, because I find that the cheesy stuff at Costco, they put so much cheese in it. You can like integrate some more pasta and it'll just absorb the rest of the cheese. So we'll see if this will feed my family. For that price, I'm like, it's cheaper than going to Chick-fil-A, you know? But will it feed all of us? I hope so. You know, maybe I'll put some broccoli on the side. I likely will put some broccoli on the side. Maybe pull out some leftovers. You know, I don't have enough leftovers for a full dinner, but I have enough leftovers as like side dishes. I also got some chicken breast in the can. We're running low on this. Super Bowl soon. Super Bowl is soon. 0 teams I thought would be in the Super Bowl are actually in the Super Bowl. I thought it was going to be Bengals, or I wanted it to be Bengals. And what's that team? Not the Cowboys, the Bills. I thought it was going to be Bills, Bengals. I wanted it to be the Bucks, but now it's neither of those. It's like Kansas City and I don't know. Is it the Cowboys in? I don't even know. You guys, what day is it? What time is it? Oh, tortilla chips. We have that jar of cheese dip, which is my favorite. I've got some taco meat in the freezer, and that is what I call a perfect snack. This restaurant quality tortilla chips. We have some guacamole that Alex needs to eat up. We're running low on chips, so I just got some. Speaking of Alex's favorite things, Sweet Baby Ray's. Apparently we're out of it, or running low anyway, so I grabbed a couple more bottles. Again, one of the best prices is at Costco, unless you can find it buy one, get one at your local grocery store if they do that, which mine does, but I don't know. It's like hit or miss these days with buy one, get one. I feel like they used to have all the good stuff buy one, get one, and now they don't. It's like all random stuff that you don't want, you know? All right, buffalo style boneless chicken bites. I really only got those for 1 convenience, and 2 they were on sale, and I was like, I'll probably eat those hopefully in a salad, but I forgot to buy lettuce, so joke's on me there. This is again for our roast beef sliders. Best price of these are definitely at Costco because you get 32 rolls in there, which is crazy. It's 2 huge size packs for that price. You know what, I didn't even check the price, so that might be a shock to me. I needed Parmesan cheese for something, maybe the zucchini I plan on making, so I grabbed that. Pepperoni we were out of. I like making for their lunches like homemade Lunchables with pepperoni, cheese, and just Ritz crackers. And then I throw them in these containers that I got, and these are just like the best containers I've ever bought. It's so versatile. Okay, and then I grabbed these. I've yet to get lunch meat, but you know what my favorite lunch meat is? Ever roast boar's head. I think it's chicken. It is delicious, delicious. And this was a good price for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 rolls, sandwich rolls. That's great. Throw it in the freezer if you are not going to eat through all of these. And then when you're ready to frost them out or defrost them, whatever it is, they taste just as well. I grabbed one of these, normally grab 2 for the kiddos. I did grab, if we have any left over, my fridge is looking so embarrassing. I need to wash it. Yeah, there aren't any. I bought the Chobani ones. Yeah, my fridge is looking pretty bare. It looks full, but it's not. Oh, those are the cake balls, by the way. Ugh, somebody. I bought the Chobani ones. I ran to Publix to get a couple things for a Valentine's Day cook with me, and they had the Chobani ones, buy one, get one. So I grabbed one strawberry and then strawberry with banana, and the kids loved those. The problem is they're not always on sale, so it's a decent price. I don't like the lids on these. I feel like it's just a waste of plastic. It's so much plastic, and the Chobani ones have like a top that you just throw away. It's like tin foil, you know? All right, Papermate. I grabbed those pens. I thought they were a good price. They were on sale, and I can't find any of my pens. Literally 0. Maybe I have a yellow one, but that's so hard to see. All right, and then I grabbed some gloves for my future vegetable graveyard, which is what Alex calls it. Oh, it's so sad. It's not even up yet, and already low expectations. I'm hoping to grow something. I've got my seedlings going, and well, They're looking sad too. All right, I got Madras lentils. You guys know our infinite love for Madras. And then when I come home, I'll show you my Publix haul. Deuces. All right, here is everything. Just ran to Target. This is leftover from Costco. It was in the car, but still totally fine. It's cold outside, right? But I got this because I saw a recipe on Instagram where you make like chicken nuggets from rotisserie chicken. I'm sure you can make it with any chicken, but it called for rotisserie chicken, cheese, and an egg, and that's it. And I think you bake it. I don't really know. I'm gonna have to reference the recipe, but maybe we'll make those in this video. Who the heck knows? Next video, I don't know. Eventually, maybe I'll make them. Everything else was from Target, just ran there with the two bigger girls. So we actually got more than this, but they have their stuff and like they got bathing suits and oh, I don't know, a whole bunch of crap. Eleanor had to get stuff for her Valentine's Day bag. They scoured the dollar section. You guys, the dollar spot had like real good stuff. That Target that I went to, favorite, hands down. It was so, I don't like the drive, but really it's not that much farther than the other one. I mean, it is a lot farther when you have a screaming baby in the car, but I don't know. Is it worth it? TBD. All right. I'll start with the food and then we'll move along. I got the no sugar added baby Ray's, and I've never tried this kind before, the no sugar added. So I'm gonna give that a whirl. And then I normally do, what is it, like Kenny G or something, no sugar added? Something G, I don't remember, but I didn't get that one. They had it, but I don't know, I'll give that a try. Dill weed, needed some dry dill weed. A few recipes call for it, and I just thought, I might as well get it. Diced green chilies, can of tomato paste, diced petite tomatoes. So I got that for like the Alice Springs chicken. Got some oat milk there, running out of it, or I ran out of it, I can't remember. These, the kids said that they love the blueberry ones, but not so much the pink ones, because last time I went to Costco, I got a variety pack. So apparently they like the blue ones. I also found this dessert, oh wow, it's shifting all around. This dessert brownie batter hummus. And we've had this before. It's delicious. It's a dessert hummus, but still a little healthier. It's made out of chickpeas. The kids gobble it up. They love it. I typically get it when it's on sale. Yeah, but we get that pretty often. And then 2 green bell peppers. I got some zucchini and then light sour cream and Greek yogurt, plain Greek yogurt for a few things. I got the tomatoes for the pico. Got a couple bundles of bananas over here. Cilantro, parsley. Everything tastes better and you elevate the dish with fresh herbs. Also grabbed some of this. Wasn't sure if I had it, so I just grabbed a little jar of it. Chili garlic sauce. And then provolone cheese. I got some Z-bars. I think I actually have some in my Thrive Market box back there, but I have yet to open it. It's been sitting on my table for like weeks. Pancake cereal. Eleanor saw this and lost her cool. She thought it was the coolest thing. She's seen this all over the interwebs, obviously. And so I'm just making her happy. The viral trend brought to life. Hey. And then some kiwis. The dried kiwis are my absolute fave. And I love getting them from Target. They are pricey, but I don't know, I really like them. And then I thought I'd treat myself. They're just like melting chocolates in here, but they market them around the holidays and Valentine's Day and stuff. You just melt it and then dip strawberries in it. I got double stuffed Oreos for the brownies that we're making this weekend. Eleanor wanted some munchies. They're her favorite, and subsequently, it doesn't matter. Similarly, they were my favorite in high school. Beef broth, got some of that. And then over here, baby's crying. Great already, oh my gosh. He used to give me 10 minutes. Now he gives me like 0. I don't know, baby bottle pop, sour punch. They snuck that into the cart apparently. I saw this and I thought, oh, maybe Wolfgang will like that. He doesn't have like any toys. I saw these and I thought, well, let me try my hand. I found these in the dollar spot for $5. Eleanor got a pair and I got a pair. I said, let me try these out. Just to see if I like them, because when I'm cleaning, I'm like listening to podcasts, but when I'm vacuuming, I can't hear. When I'm putting the baby to sleep, I just, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna give those a whirl. Granite polish and then granite cleaner. I was watching somebody maybe Lynn White, I think that's who it was. And she mentioned she loves this. And I was like, man, I used to use that all the time, but I haven't bought it in centuries. So I bought it again. I've been using the stuff I got from Thrive Market and my stash is running low. So I did need some. Hydrating cream cleanser. I've been using like non-granite cleaner and I think it's been working fine, but switch things up. I got some cleaners for the girls' faces and some lotions for the girls' faces. And I think that is it. All right, time to rescue the babe.
Let me tell you something right the heck now. We went to Target that night, and even though they were out of stock on some of the things that I needed, like cotton rounds for my toner to wash my face, actually, I had to buy this crappy toner that I feel like one of my friends used in high school, and I was like, well, surely this is good. No, it's like the worst. Anyway, I bought that at a grocery store a couple weeks ago because I was completely out and I knew I wasn't going to be able to go to the store between anytime soon. So I bought this like really crappy toner. Anyway, I ran out of cotton squares or rounds, it doesn't matter, to do it. So when we were at Target, I asked if they had any. No, they were out of stock. But moral of my story is it's a super Target and it's a little farther, like I mentioned, but I feel like it's going to be worth the drive. And that's going to be my new favorite Target. We were walking around and I was like, my Target doesn't have literally half of this crap, Not half. So I have been wasting my time roaming through Target, missing out on half of the crap that I could have been looking at. Maybe it's for the best, but I was just sifting through and I was like, oh my gosh, speaking of out of stock, I feel like my Target's out of stock on anything. Okay, anyway, I'm sharing a couple recipes with you. This one is exciting. I saw it on Instagram and you need 10 ounces of chicken. Rotisserie chicken is best, but, I had big plans for this rotisserie chicken. Unfortunately, one night, it was like, some things just come up, and so I said, we can feed XYZ. I've got chicken, I can throw some broccoli in, and potatoes, boom, we've got dinner, no worries. Sometimes you just have to accommodate. And so that was the only chicken that was left over, those 4 ounces. Well, luckily, this recipe calls for 10 ounces of chicken, so I grabbed a can of chicken. It says that you can use a can, but I really believe that if you use all rotisserie chicken, it would taste way better. So you need 10 ounces of chicken, 1 egg, and 3 tablespoons of cheese. So it's a 3-ingredient chicken nugget. You're like, Kim, what the heck are we making? I am making pate for my cat. Doesn't that look great? Just kidding, I don't have a cat. I really am making chicken nuggets, but they are 3-ingredient. I guess they're supposed to be better. Like, if your toddler wants some chicken nuggets, you whip these boogers up, and you're like, hey, this might not taste as good as McDonald's, but they're better for you than McDonald's, or at least that's what I'd like to believe. I bit into a few of them. I had Alex test it out, and at first he was like, I don't know. And then I threw some salt on them, and he's like, yeah, that changed the flavor. So maybe throw some salt and pepper on the inside, unless your toddler isn't into that. Maybe not even toddler, infant. This is just a great recipe to get some meat in there. I know whenever my kids are, whenever my babies are babies, they don't always eat the meats. So if you're looking to like pump that into their system, I feel like this is a good recipe for them. It's simple. It was easy to throw together if you have a food processor. If not, I don't know. Do you have a fancy blender, or just try real hard to mix it with your hands? I don't know. I'm sure you can figure it out. But it was a simple recipe. And it came together quickly, and they weren't bad, because after that, Alex ate like 5 more, and I was like, oh, well, I guess they can't be that bad if you're continuing to eat them, right? I ate one, and they weren't bad. That's true. Were they great? Again, maybe if I made them with all rotisserie chicken, I think they would have been a lot better. Also adding seasoning. But I'm also not a toddler, and I couldn't tell you the last time I had a chicken nugget from McDonald's. Okay, it's been years and years and years. Moving on. I have had the chicken nuggets from Costco, though, so I'm not above that. All right, moving on to the second recipe I'm sharing with you are these, I don't know what to call them, stuffed baby peppers. You can use big peppers if you want, but I just like the pepper to innard ratio. the pepper to like filling ratio when it's smaller. I like the crunch of a pepper and all that good stuff. So also this recipe would be great if you're making appetizers for a Super Bowl. I think that's the first time I made these, like game day apps. I made a video maybe 2 years ago now. Gosh, has it been that long? Yep. Wow, does time fly. Anyway, I'll try to link that below. I probably won't, but just ask me for it and I'll probably send it to you individually. Or you can just search it. But oh my gosh, I feel like every single recipe I made in that video was a total hit. So what you need are some peppers, half a cup of mayonnaise, I don't measure, and plus there's like water in my bowl because I rinsed it out, no worries. And then I had to. All right, so it called for the zest of a lemon, but I forgot that until later. So I put the juice of a lemon in, added some garlic powder, some salt, some pepper. Could you follow measurements? Yes. Do you need to? Never. I never do, and it always comes out just fine. And, I guess we'll get back to that. Okay, these are the chicken nuggets. Oh, by the way, yeah, you throw them in the air fryer at 350 degrees for 13 minutes. And I found that, yeah, they look great, but you also need to flip them over. Okay, and that was not specified. So I'm flipping these over, and then I threw them in for another, 5 minutes or so to let the other side crisp up. Okay, so back to this recipe. You need 10 ounces of, not 10 ounces, 4 cups. And I don't know if I had that correct. I just used 2 cans of le pollo, I don't know. And then I realized, it needs some good lemon flavor. So that's when I grabbed my zester. Don't do this. That's my advice to you. Yeah, don't do this. This was horrible. I should have grabbed another lemon, but I didn't want to waste it because I knew I wouldn't need the juice. I guess I could have used it in a glass of water. That would have been nice and refreshing, which that is, by the way. That pepper is so nice and refreshing. I'm refilling up the Instant Pot. What the heck is that called? Air fryer. And you see, Alex is eating some more. He said they're really good with the salt. Anyway, so I'm pretty sure my air fryer is missing a basket. It's fine. It's whatever. It's been working out for us just fine. I got it from the Goodwill, so that's all that came with it. And I was none the wiser until I started seeing other people use theirs. And I'm like, theirs has a basket. Is mine supposed to have a basket too? Anyway, Alex is dipping the chicken nugget into the chicken mixture. He didn't do it again, so I doubt it was delicious. But he also was eating lunch at that point. So anyway, I'm stuffing the peppers full of this mixture, and it is super refreshing. I would advise chilling it before eating it because it just tastes better when it's all nice and chilled. Unless you throw the cans of chicken in the refrigerator before you make it. But I've read that putting cans in the fridge is not good. I don't know. I'm actually going to look it up right now. Hold on. All right. So says Google. It's best to store unopened, commercially canned foods in a cool, dry place, like in a cupboard. But metals can corrode and rust in moist environments, but you can store them in the fridge for a short period of time. So take that for what it is. So I didn't do that. I guess it would have been fine because it would have been a short period of time. So if the chicken is cold, it just tastes a lot better. And that's what I'm sticking with. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. So these little pockets of beauty will be fun for Super Bowl Sunday is coming up. Woo-woo. Can't wait for Super Bowl Sunday. I don't even know who's playing. Yes, I do. Kansas City Chiefs and the Eagles. Who are you rooting for, or do you even care? I feel like I don't really care. I'll go for the Kansas City Chiefs, because our cousin is a diehard fan of Mahomes. But also, I feel like I have not watched a single Eagles game this season, so I might root for them. TBD, honestly. And I'm allowed to change my mind during the game. I think it'll just be a fun game to watch anyway. Hey, moving on to packing up some meat. And I opened this up because it had been a couple days since I went grocery shopping, and I was like, that's a weird color, okay? And so I looked at the sell-by date, and it was the day I was packing it. So I was like, okay, but let me ask you something. If you were at Costco picking up meat, would you buy the one that looked like that? The brown on the outside? But I'm pretty sure when they make the meat, they like put some chemical in it to make it more red. Let me Google that too so we can both be enlightened. So it says they use the meat's color as a guideline to determine the food's freshness, but many meat manufacturers actually inject the food with carbon monoxide to give it that fresh reddish pink look. Carbon monoxide? Won't that kill us? An extract from beetle shells. They also use that carmine added to red and processed meats to give the foods a healthy reddish hue. Healthy is in quotes, I might add. Information: oxygen from the air reacts with the meat's pigments to form a bright red color, which is usually seen on the surface of meat purchased in the supermarket. The pigment responsible for the red color in the meat is oxymoglobin, myoglobin, a substance found in all warm-blooded animals. Fresh-cut meat is a purplish color, as a matter of fact. Anyway, I portioned it out and was pretty proud of myself that it was all basically 1.9 pounds. Well done. I did a little dance because it was well deserved. Is half of that meat bad? Oh my gosh, Alex just scared the crap out of me. Oh, baby needs me. Okay, almost done. So I portion it out and then I throw it into the fridge. And no, not the fridge. Sorry, now I'm all confused. The baby. Oh, the baby always needs me. It's been a rough 4 months, you guys, but I truly feel like I'm slowly coming back to it. So I've actually been having a really good past few days, and I mean, like good as in crying, but for all the right reasons, right? Crying because I just am so happy. Whereas every other day these past 4 months, I feel like I've cried for other reasons. But that's besides the point. We're all human. We all have a ton of emotions, right? I'm just doing my best over here. And yeah, it's looking good. All right. So babe needs me. We only have a few minutes left together. He will survive. He will survive, just like us, right? We will survive. Yes, we will. One day at a time, sometimes 1 hour at a time, and often, especially in the newborn phase, 1 minute at a time. 1 minute is a little extreme, but hey man, do what you have to. All right, I cut up that pineapple. Oh my gosh, this is the best pineapple I've eaten in maybe my life. Maybe I was just super hungry. It was so good, so delicious. Here are the rest of the nugs that I made, and pretty sure they're still on the counter. I offered them to Meredith, and she said, no thanks. Didn't even try it. Just, no thanks. Okay, cool. Cool, Meredith. And then she asked for a snack. I was like, there's nugs right here. Excuse me. Anyway, I threw a lot of salt on them, as you can tell, but I feel like a lot of it just landed on the plate, so it's fine. You have to salt them while they're warm, otherwise they won't take. That's a little trick I learned from working in the pits of a food kit. I don't know. It's just a lie. I can't even lie, okay? It's not a trick I learned. It's what I heard. You're supposed to do it with fries, too. I don't know. I don't do that either. Okay. I have moved on to my pantry. It was looking pretty rough, and I came in here to, clean the floors the other day because I was cleaning the floors throughout the rest of the house, and I was like, I can't even clean the floors in here. There's so much crap on the ground. So I knew I needed to tackle little bits and pieces of this, and that's what I was doing. So, that bag of popcorn had like nothing in there. So I put it on the counter for the kids to eat when they get home, along with the pineapple, because if I don't put it out, you guys, they just don't eat it. They don't eat it. They just come in. Oh my gosh. And then this. What? Do we want ants in here? Because that's exactly how you're going to get them. Ants. A big pile of who the heck knows what that is. Because I don't. A pile of an accumulation of everything in our pantry. I honestly couldn't tell you. So I just took the time, a couple paper towels and a few sprays of spray and some elbow grease, and that's all it took to get all that crap up, and voila, nice and clean. Feels a lot better too, because let me tell you something, there are more crumbs than that in the pantry, and I'm surprised we don't have ants. One day It might happen. Not today, though. All right. This little cubby, I have still some of those roasted tomatoes that I bought so long ago that are so good. It's like a pack of roasted tomatoes. Costco doesn't even sell them anymore. It's one of my favorite side dishes to throw together was like the bag of quinoa blend and those roasted tomatoes. Oh, my heavens. I could eat that right now if I had the bag of quinoa blend, but I don't. While I was crouching down, I found like 7 more cans of salsa, jars of salsa. So now I have like 20 jars of salsa. Why? I have like 1 jar of spaghetti sauce. I need more. Need to finish bulking up on our bulk food storage. No, on just our pantry storage, right? Just have stuff while we need it. You know? All right, now I'm throwing these snacks in here. This is real Pinterest-worthy stuff. Don't you know? Okay, that's how I live my life. All right, that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed your time. I hope I gave you some motivation to get stuff done or make a meal plan because it really will change your life. And if not your life, maybe it just will change your day or your week. Or maybe your month or even your year. Okay, bye.